Hey everybody! Welcome back to, well, at this point, you should probably just know what game it is. It might be time for an Isaac run, but we're gonna random instead. Basement XL, oh, you know what? I've got to get out of jail free card. This is accidentally a seed we used on the Northernlion live super show, so I turned off seeded random, canceled the seed that we had, and then we'll exit to the main menu, and we'll random again. And we randomed Isaac this time. That is gonna make people furious. Okay, let's begin. Well, that is kind of the MO of the Isaac series in general, I would say, making people furious. Except for me, it makes me happy, because I still very much enjoy playing this video game, and as the hype for Rebirth builds, just keep playing Isaac, man. It's like, imagine how this will be in Rebirth, imagine how this will be in Rebirth. I can't get it out of my head, it's like a Kylie Minogue song. So, one thing that I am working on, you know, if you're just joining us in the series or rejoining us, yes, despite being 800 and something episodes in, there are still things to be worked on. That is probably a little bit of an understatement, but is leaving special items until the very end of the floor. So I've understood now that this is something that you should do in order to minutely increase your chances for success. Leave special items until the very end of the floor to pick them up, because it can drastically alter the quality of the items that you receive. Good to know. That being said, where my weakness or my deficiency in knowledge is right now is that I don't know all of the special items. I know some of the special items. I know that, for example, toothpicks is a special item and it's trash. I don't think Squeezy's a special item. I'm just gonna pick it up. Maybe that's my first mistake. I like Squeezy. In general, I think I've gotten a lot more lenient about, not shot speed upgrades, but boss room items. I used to be like, well, if it's not an HP tiers or damage upgrade, then fuck it, it's getting rerolled. But really, I think that's a short-sighted way to handle things. That didn't kill the neutral fly? Are you kidding me? I guess it's, you know, invulnerable until it... Why would I kill it? Just walk out and then it'll be gone. Okay, Lemon Mishap is guaranteed to be our reroll here. Wow. Okay, well, you know, we could at least put this down and maybe look for a secret room. I have no reason to believe it's necessarily going to be here, but it could be. Should probably stop shooting at it. Yeah, that's definitely true. Well, it looks like we're not going to be able to reroll that, so our first item room is bad, but on the bright side, it didn't cost us anything to go into it. So we're going to leave this floor with a tiers upgrade, and then whenever the curse room is nice enough to offer us -1 spirit heart. Ah, Guppy's tail, okay. I'm okay with that. I probably wouldn't have rerolled that regardless. For 1 spirit heart to get a little bit closer to becoming Guppy, I think is a pretty decent trade. Now, Cellar Part 2 is where things get real here. I do not expect to find an arcade. We could get lucky and find a temperance card or just a random blood bank on a room, but it's pretty unlikely, I would say. I hope that we find a room I can use a reroll on shortly, though. Thank you. I guess the boss room. I hope we find the boss room very shortly. Otherwise, some of these rerolls are going to go to waste, and that is actually almost the perfect way for this to go down. So we're going to be fighting Pin. We'll just kind of hang out here. And if we get very, very lucky, we might actually be able to become Guppy as early as this floor. Like, if we get 2 Guppy items from a deal with the devil, with our reroll included. Oh, that was really stupid of me. That might impact that a little bit. That pipe dream. But I could also find a curse room that gives me another Guppy item. Could happen. Fairly unlikely, but you never know. We're definitely ahead of the 8 ball when it comes to becoming Guppy, and that's a very convenient way to improve oneself on any given run. So we definitely want to reroll that range upgrade whenever possible. I think at this point we have to take 9 lives. It's a lot of HP, but hopefully we'll get HP when we leave the floor by rerolling the range upgrade. And we'll reroll the quarter. Became the shovel. Not very good, as you might be able to tell. So we're 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. Now, this also grants us access to the boss trap room now, which should provide us with some HP as well. Provided us with the crate. I like the crate, I really do. I like the crate, how about you? I'm gonna guess that we're probably not gonna get another reroll on this floor, or if we do, we only get 1. And I would rather reroll the range upgrade than reroll the crate. The crate is, if nothing else, good for giving us a key. By giving us that key, I will be able to get into that item room, which may actually be a pretty important thing to do. Now, I also think we have a reasonably good... Oh, I thought maybe I would be able to get out of that without taking damage. Not that it's a huge deal. I'm going to use our bomb right here, and hopefully this will find the secret room. No, but it did get us this chest, so I was hedging my bets a little bit. I'm not going to take this pill just in case it somehow precludes us from going into that boss trap room right away. And I guess the right way to handle this is first... No, the right way to handle it is get the crate first. Okay, good to know. Now we'll use this. Alright, well, at least we know now. At least I didn't use it after I picked up the crate, although I guess it wouldn't have made a difference. I do want to fight the bosses, though, because I want a consumable at the end, if possible. Alright, let's see what we get here. Get the fuck out of there is the first thing we'll get. We are going to pick a lot of this stuff up. We're going to pick all of this stuff up, but I have to kind of wait first. Just to see if I am going to accidentally get myself hurt by kind of Zelda-ing it over our head. I think we'll wait to pick everything up until the very end of the room. Truth be told, this seems like a fairly decent crate, all things considered, you know? Doesn't seem too bad. Obviously, a lot of it depends on... Yeah, that was a really stupid place to stand. A lot of it depends on how good or, you know, what that actual playing card is back there. If it's the Joker card or something, that would be incredible. But even if it's something as simple as, you know, a 2 of spades, I'd be okay with it. 2 of diamonds could be really useful, even though we didn't actually get a chance to access the secret room on this level. And, you know, there's even a use for 2 of clubs, because we could use 2 of clubs to give us 2 bombs and then access the secret room on this floor. Oh, God. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen at some point. They just chased me down too effectively for too long. Not playing, you know, on a moment-to-moment level super strongly right now, but that's okay. We got 9 lives. That's what we have. We have 9 lives. We have a Tears upgrade. We have 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, which is important, potentially. We got 1 penny back there. Let's take our pill right away. That's unfortunate. Kane's Eye might compensate slightly, and it is a 2 of Hearts card, which is god-awful. Alright. Well, that sucks. But we're still going to go to our item room. I would really love to reroll the boss room, but I think we do have to check our item room first, just to see... Mr. Mega would be so good right here, or 10 bombs, or homing bombs, or Bob's Curse. Instead we get the bean. So, yes, I guess I would be an idiot if I didn't reroll the bean, unfortunately. So we're going to give it a try. And it became telepathy for dummies, so that is a total waste. You may have done things differently there, if I had to guess. You might have, you watching out there in TV land, might have suggested rerolling the heals. I think that's kind of like, you know, backwards rationalization. I still think basically 9 times out of 10, I would rather reroll the active item than reroll even a shitty passive item. But, you know, given the pools that were available, I'll acquiesce and admit that that is a reasonable choice. So we're in a weird situation here where, like, things are going fine, but not really. Like, I'd say we've gotten a couple of good items, and our potential is great with the capabilities of ourselves to become Guppy here, but we certainly haven't had the kind of amazing luck that I would love to see. Mind you, we may not need it. You know, we've got a pretty good margin of error, or margin for error here, given the fact that I have 9 lives, so things can go pretty terribly before I really find myself in a dangerous position. Or I could just die, you know, 8 or 9 times in a row on a shitty room and end up hating myself as a result. We'll see. Shall we? More money. More keys would be lovely. Well, that's more money. And you know what? I'm not going to sneeze at more money either. That would just be ridiculous. What is it? It's not going to say Gesundheit or anything, so we might as well just hold up, I'd say, and be happy to possibly have a chance to get consumables here. Reroll's not accomplishing anything really, but that's okay for now. Okay, we got some eyeless ooze guys. No bombs, no keys. Makes Homer something something. I believe that's a quote from the Iliad. Oh, we managed to sneak in a shot there, which is nice because it's going to put us in a position where we're much more likely to actually be able to kill these guys in the future. Really just got to start whittling them down, and then life becomes but a dream. We have turrets next? No, we have these jerkwads, who take more than 5 hits each to kill, apparently, as of right now. So what's my out here? You know, with only 1 heart, all deals with the devil are guilt-free, basically. So I would love to snag a deal with the devil to become Guppy, or just to pick up a super high damage item. Basically, we're trading a life for a great item, which would be incredible. And this is unfortunate because we can't go to either of these rooms yet. Not that I would really want to go to the shop until I have more money, and we're not going to get more money in all likelihood until I have more bombs. But okay. Item rooms have been worthless so far anyway, so maybe I'm not missing out on too much. Let's move on, shall we? Looks like we're going to have to rely on our own wits and merits. Let me adjust myself in my seat a little bit here. We're going to have to rely on our own wits and merits to hopefully get through this boss fight in this floor without taking any red heart damage, and then snag a very, very fortunate deal with the devil. Or, you know, curse rooms could work out in our favor as well. Let's hope we get lucky here and our item room actually ends up being worthwhile. The golden chest actually seems pretty tempting right now, but I think I'm going to go with the item room. Just because, you know, history. We have a history. Now that is speedball. Speed up and shot speed up. I had to play with my brain for a second because I was like, is that a shot? Like it slows the enemies when I hit them? But no, it's not. So that's spider bite I'm thinking of. We're going to re-roll it, and it's the razor blade. It's terrible, and we just got rid of a passive. But on the bright side, you know, it wasn't a great passive, I think, at least. And we're going to have at least one more opportunity to re-roll that. Or we'll have the opportunity to re-roll something better. So, you know, there's a silver lining on this relatively dark cloud. Remember Dark Cloud? That was a hell of a game. I never played it, but I did play Dark Cloud 2 in the OPM demo disc once when I had a subscription to the official PlayStation magazine. Those were the days. Now, okay, this is what I was hoping for. There is a bomb there. Theoretically possible that bomb gives me access to the secret room. I would love to have 2 bombs because it looks like there's 2 possible locations. Could even be 3 possible locations for the secret room. None of them grant me access to the shop, though, which is unfortunately totally fine because I can't do anything about that. And now we go fight the boss. And we got lucky. It's a very easy boss. That doesn't mean it's not going to be annoying. Why is Pestilence, like, so broken when it comes to shooting those bombs now? Yeah, it's still going to be an annoying boss fight because we don't do very much damage and our crowd control is terrible. So we really got to watch out and not take any damage. I was literally just about to say, if we don't take any damage, I think we've got a really good shot at getting a deal with the devil. Obviously, that hasn't really worked out the way that I anticipated. I actually had, like, a little miniature, you know, coronary there when I thought that I had actually just lost the run fighting against Pestilence, but thank God I took that one up. And you might be saying, well, or thank God I have 9 lives, I should say. You might be saying, well, if you didn't have 9 lives, you'd be dead right now. That's not technically true, you know, not to bring logic into that discourse, but if I didn't take 9 lives, I would have triple the health, so one shot from Pestilence wouldn't kill me. Suck on that shit, straw man I just made up for the purposes of making myself feel better in an otherwise not so fantastic situation. In a way, I'm happy to be getting a cube of meat. If I could just stop taking damage. You know what? I'm not going to use 2 of hearts. If we lose another life, shit happens. Not happy about it, but it does happen. Now we've only got to deal with flies. I'm happy to be getting a cube of meat because it means we can use our reroll on the item room and hopefully leave this floor with something tangibly good. Because we haven't really improved ourselves very much. We did get Squeezy, but then Squeezy became a tears down. Well, not became, but we had a tears down that compensated for Squeezy, thereby leaving us, you know, probably right now slightly worse off than we were when we started the game because all of our chests appear to be golden chests and, you know, of course the whole 9 lives situation as well. Very not surprised that I didn't get a deal with the devil there. Truth be told, I didn't deserve one. Let's see. First things first, before we decide what to do, we're going to re-roll the item room. And this run gets really scary really quickly if we don't start to get some half-decent items. Doesn't need to be Mom's Knife, although I would take it. Doesn't need to be Brimstone, although I would take it, but needs to be something that I actually want to take. I'm still not going to take chocolate milk. Still frustrates the shit out of me every time. So, it looks like we may be leaving this floor with only a mere cube of meat and 8 cents that we didn't have when we started the last floor, which actually, to be fair, does mean that we could get an arcade on the next floor. I'm going to use my bomb here in the hopes that it will grant me access to this chest and the secret room, but at least it'll give me one or the other. Okay, gave me the chest. Chest gave me another bomb, which I could use to find the secret room, but I kind of don't want to because we don't have a key to go to. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to do it anyway because maybe there's an item. Maybe, even if there's money, we can use a key on the next floor to go to the shop then. But there is an item, and it's Bob's Rotten Head. La-di-fucking-da. Well, maybe I can use Bob's Rotten Head to get us access to the second secret room. Kind of worked. That gave us the safety cap, which is probably slightly better. And now we'll move on. Thank God I didn't accidentally take Bob's Rotten Head, thereby leaving me with Bob's Rotten Head for the rest of the game and getting rid of the D6. But sure, I'm happy to have safety cap. Our pills haven't been amazing so far, but maybe if we get more of them, that can turn our attitude around. Now, let's focus on the positive. We are on Caves Part 2. That's, you know, some survivability there. At least we didn't die on the basement or the cellar. The other good thing that's happening right now is that we're only one good curse room or one good deal with the devil away from becoming Guppy, and our rerolls make that more likely as well. Gotta take out one of these guys. Eventually, the math will just work out for me. There we go. I forgot the other stuff that we had going on, I suppose. At least we did find the second secret room there, although I would have loved to have found an Eternal Heart. Although, to be honest with you, it's nice to still... It's almost weirdly less pressure to only be at 1 heart. Because then if I lose a life, not only is it not a big deal, but if I also get to a deal with the Devil Room, then we can guilt-free take a bunch of items. Guppy's tail continuing to be quite a tease here. Hell of a area over here we've got, isn't it? Dare I try to fight the boss? Or would it be better to go to the arcade? Maybe try to win some spirit hearts or something along those lines and protect myself. Because the deal with the devil is really... It's my way out. Okay. Good so far. Good fighting on this room. It was a little bit tricky. Got some money. I think I'm gonna... I know that we could maybe take our money right now and go to the shop, but I'm gonna gamble a little bit, and I'm gonna gamble because I really want to win something that makes this boss... Like, gives us an edge against this boss, you know? Brother Bobby... Or, sorry, that's not Brother Bobby. It's Blue Baby Soul. Totally different. Is not gonna do it. Umbilical Cord is not gonna do it. Having some bombs actually does help out a great deal. So, if you want me to feel bad about the fact that I might be costing myself a good opportunity to use the shop, let's just assume that greed is in the shop on this floor. It's a very convenient line of thinking, but it's one that I'm going to stick with, and let's give this a go. Pinky Eye is probably better than the safety cap. I like it more than the safety cap, given our pill rotation at least. Alright. Now, we're not done with this yet. Remember, blood banks don't count as red heart damage. So, we will do this, and... Cursed Skull, also terrible. Now we'll pick up this half red heart. I really hoped we'd win a key out of that, but that's okay. Now we'll fight Gertie. Now Gertie is maybe my beautiful boss angel here. Gertie is a boss that I can beat without getting hit. Now it is very helpful to have substantially more damage than I actually do, but I don't. So there's not much we can do about that. Ooh, that was very close. I really want to take out these nubs. We really got to get ahead of the curve with respect to these nubs, is what I'm trying to get at. Once we actually get enough of them taken out, they won't typically spawn, oh my god, fast enough to fight back against us. It's a very problematic fight so far. Oh, come on! So very, very close to making that work. Just too many fucking things to dodge. And, you know, believe it or not, these rocks that Gertie has posted up here, well, maybe Gertie didn't make the rocks. Let's not give it too much credit. But they're really troublesome to deal with. Sincerely. So now, I would say our chances of getting a deal with the devil nearly nil. It's okay. We can still get a lucky curse room. We can still get a deal with the devil. It's just not very likely. God, this is a tricky fight. I should probably be going behind Gertie a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to go for the kill. Come on. Come on. Now, sneak in some shots here. Just got to pull it down a little bit so I can safely come in here. No deal with the devil. And Cat of Nine Tails. Wow. Oh, and I rerolled Cat of Nine Tails into a range upgrade. It's a lovely day today. This is how it's going to be, huh? Well, there's not too much I can say except fuck everything. Really don't want to be going down to what is, let's be honest, likely going to be Necropolis Part 1 with, you know, 1 HP, not guppy, very little damage. And, you know, losing our best asset, which is right now Pinky Eye, very shortly. So, I'm feeling a little bit victimized right now. Feeling like the game's not really giving me much in the way of success. Mind you, things could be very different right now if I just didn't get hit by Gertie, but I did get hit by Gertie, so you know what? Fuck your hypotheticals for now. 2 bombs for 3 bombs is, pathetically enough, the kind of deal that is incredibly important for us right now, given our lack of consumables in all respects. So that will take us up to 3 bombs. And 1 more room will give us access to, well, okay, 1 more bomb for a key. And we have a boss trap room, pretty important. Ideally, just an HP upgrade or an awesome damage upgrade or something. It's the worst HP upgrade, but it is an HP upgrade. And at this point, I'm not going to worry about, oh, maybe you're going to lose that HP in a deal with the devil scenario later, because we may not get another deal with the devil. I'm going to deal with reality as opposed to hypotheticals. It's our second boss trap room, and it's giving us something worthwhile. we're basically in exactly the same position we were the last time we fought this boss trap room, so expect it to take equally as long if I had to guess. But having some extra HP does give us a little bit of a cushion, and it also basically indicates that this is the life that is not to be wasted right now. This is the life that we're going to roll with. This is the life that we're going to try to protect. Things change, but we'll see. Pinky Eye, come on, Pinky Eye. Come on, Pinky Eye. Get some poison damage done. 2 poison shots combined with the actual physical damage of the tears is probably enough to take out a body segment on these Larry Juniors. So we could just actually land a few more of those. Oh, missed with that one as well. And then that one too. Oh, yeah, stay away, please. There we go. Stay in a straight line. That poison shot did fantastically. All right, okay. This is good. This is very good. Lots of possible secret room locations. I'm maybe going to take a quick look at one right here. That is indeed it. I had a reroll, so I figured why not. And still don't quite have enough money to make the shop worthwhile, but do keep in mind that we will be able to get enough money by using the blood bank. So, my thinking right now is we go to the arcade first. Or sorry, not the arcade. We go to the item room first, see what warrants a reroll, either the item room or the I'm going to take Daddy Longlegs. The item room or the boss room is where I was going to go with that one. And now we reroll the boss room, and depending on how it is, we'll proceed from there. But probably I'm going to go to the shop right after this, see if there's an item. If there's no item, then I will fight Greed, and then that's okay. We'll get a little bit of extra reroll power based on that. Let's take some opportunities here to just play this a little bit. Get us up to 15 cents. That took us a little further than we needed to go, but that's okay. If I could snag 3 HP upgrades on this floor, everything would start coming up roses in my mind. We still have a little bit of stuff available on this floor. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a self-sacrifice room, but we'll see. Alright, good item. Good item. Compass, that is a good item. Confirmed. We did it. Now, blood bag is now my #1 concern. We've already re-rolled everything. There's a curse room over here that I can see via the compass. I can't re-roll it, but if we can just get a guppy item in there, everything is all, like, this entire run so far is totally forgiven. 2 bombs or 4 bombs. Also still a pretty good deal. I don't know if you need to use 2 bombs, like, you might just be able to sneak 1 in properly, like with that Mr. Mega glitch especially, but, you know, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Especially if you don't want that bird to smell, you know, terrible. We got flies. It was worth a try, I'd say, but we got flies. Now, dare I play the arcade a little bit more? 2 of Hearts is a valuable card, but I think I might leverage it right now. I do. So I think I'm going to start going to this blood bank. There's no more HP for us, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. And the way we're going to handle this is play this once. Gives us money. We're not going to use 2 of Hearts until we absolutely have to. Just in case we win hearts in situations like this. Spirit Hearts would protect me as well, so I want to play both of these things. Okay, we lost. What that means, 2 of Hearts. And play a little bit here. We'll do what we can. Oh, I don't have any money to play that. Okay. We lost again. Let's not play that just yet. I'm getting a little nervous here. 2 more cents. I like that. Gives us 2 more plays. High Priestess. It's a good card. This time I'm going to do both plays on this gentleman right here. Keys are lovely. You know, and red hearts are what we really want. Bombs are okay. Okay, well, we did get a bomb there. I am going to blow up the fortune teller. Fortune teller gave me a penny, which we'll then use to play this. And a bomb, which compensates for the one that we lost. And let's do this. Okay, we lose again. Now I'm going to blow you up. We tried. We got a key, which I'm very tempted to use on one of these golden chests just to continue our rampage, but I don't think I can justify it. So, you know what? Let's do one more play on this. I really don't expect it to work, but then we'll blow it up. At least we got, like, 6 cents as a result of our, you know, foible there. Now, I would say that that floor went all right. We'll head down to the next floor. We got compass and a couple of HP upgrades. We are in Necropolis as anticipated. Very interesting judgment location there. The rosary. I know that this is going to be an unpopular decision, but I'm going to shoot for the moon here, and we're going to take the rosary. Why take the rosary in a situation like this? Gives us spirit hearts. Those spirit hearts will protect us from taking red damage, and hopefully we'll have a better chance to get a guppy item as a result. on a deal with the devil. Well, we'll come in here first. Yeah, I love the Ankh as well. So I blew up that, the rocks to get a chance to play Judgment here. But also I was like, well, now that we have the Rosary, we can be pretty confident that the Bible's going to show up in the shop. That's not a very good item. I might take it, though. We'll see. I can be pretty confident that the Bible's going to show up in the shop, so that kind of makes it guilt-free for me to play Judgment. I'm not worried about, you know, other things that we could get. So we're finally going to see Daddy Longlegs at work a little bit here. Let's do our very damnedest not to take damage on this floor. More keys. Means the shop is going to be worthwhile, but I'm going to... well, potentially worthwhile. But, openable at the very least. Now I'm going to take my opportunity to get to this boss room, and we're going to be in a pretty good position to fight it. Please, God, give me an easy enemy. We have High Priestess, and I'll probably use it here as much as I advocate for using these cards as late as possible. So it's War. High Priestess seemed to do a pretty good job. No, 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 no. Yeah, I was going to say, like, maybe I'm going to really regret not taking that speed upgrade earlier. Daddy Longlegs can't seem to finish the job here. Oh, God, stay away from me, motherfucker. We did it, and we got to deal with the devil. Okay, moment of truth. We definitely want the cube of meat. And those are not guppy items. I'm going to take the mark. I'm going to reroll the other one. Still not a guppy item. Why take the mark instead of brimstone? I've taken brimstone a lot lately, and I'm still banking on becoming guppy, in which case having extra damage, and, you know, that's not really rate of fire, but having extra damage is important. And also, I guess, hopefully, I'm thinking that we'll get HP back in the future as well. I don't know. Just mix it up a little bit, right? I'm starting to appreciate the mark a little bit more. I used to think the pact was demonstrably better. It might still be... yeah, that's what I figured would happen in here. It might still be my preferred item out of the two, but I do think that, you know, the mark is actually pretty good, just for the raw damage increase as opposed to the tiers. Alright, so we've got an interesting situation happening down here. Very interesting indeed. I'm back to normal guppy levels. We know that there's no more special rooms on this floor because we have the compass. Daddy Longlegs, work with me. Oh, thank you. It worked with me. Daddy Longlegs killed a mask even though its heart was still alive. That was weird. I think we'll come reroll this speed upgrade. And we get a sack of pennies, which is not nearly good enough. I would rather have the speed upgrade at this point than the sack of pennies, because, you know, that's going to give me the ability to buy the Bible at this point. Which still could give me a good shop item if I buy the Bible and then, you know, reroll it into something else. But, truth be told, not that interested in that value proposition yet. I already got the compass, which at least makes me feel pretty good about that. I don't know what I'm looking for on this floor. I'm just looking for more consumables, I guess. It's a very weird run. If there's any decision you could rail against, taking 9 lives might be one of them, but you have to imagine, you know, or you have to put yourself in my shoes. Being on the 2nd floor and having 2 guppy items, I was like, there's probably like a 75% chance we're going to become guppy. And it hasn't happened yet, but it still could. Still could. I could still be vindicated in that. I guess we're also exploring the floor so I can keep re-rolling the sack of pennies here. I'm going to take Scapular, just because there's been too many situations where having Scapular probably would have saved my life, and a little bit of extra permanent Polaroid invincibility and a Spirit Heart never hurt anybody, so I'll take Scapular. Maybe shouldn't have taken it till the end of the floor, though. Maybe I'm forsaking my, the changes I wanted to make in my metagame. Well, it's not really a metagame if it's just me, but I'm starting to think that this run might be doable, but it's going to be like a very unorthodox victory. If it is a victory. I'm comfortable, but, you know, with 9 lives, it really just takes one bad room that is unskippable to fuck you up. Okay, more bombs. That's nice. I'm happy to have it. Good. Nothing to reroll, so we might as well just, you know, finish this off. And I don't think I can reach over there. Daddy Longlegs definitely can. All in all, this, considering it's Necropolis, this floor went pretty well. And then watch me take like 8 hits here. Lose like all of my lives. Or at least the life that has the most Spirit Hearts attached to it. And the final room. Key. Oh, well, exact opposite. Okay. Necropolis 1, I think this went pretty well. Maybe I should have... If you're talking about decisions maybe I should have made on this run, maybe the big one is don't take the mark, not because the mark is bad and like it's not worth the HP. You could probably argue that as well. But don't take the mark so you have double the reroll options on the deal with the devil, because that was really... Having the mark is nice, but it's more important to get everything, you know? Like, it's more important, sorry, to get the last guppy item is what I meant by everything there. I can understand you would be confused by that, considering that those, you know, phrases and words have no equivalence to one another. But anyway, we'll see. There's a little bit of a kind of hedging my bets. I'm like, at least if I don't get a guppy item, I'll get something good out of this deal with the devil. Generally, I find that being aggressive on deals with the devil at a certain level of play is very unlikely to be worse for you than it is better for you. So, I mean, I guess I should go for this mob trap room just in case we get a key inside of the chest. We know that the shop does not... Okay, that's telepills. I'm not going to use that yet. I'll use it after the mom fight, after I pick up the Polaroid. Maybe we'll get a deal with the devil there. Really, the meta for me at this point is all about maximizing deal with the devil opportunities. We don't have a curse room on this floor either, which sucks, but... we may get lucky and manage to snag a blood bag from that arcade, but it seems pretty unlikely given, you know, the amount of times we'll be able to gamble on it is quite low. Alright. Again, man, if I just got skeleton key on this run, we would have so many opportunities to actually open these golden chests. We've had like 20 unopened golden chests. Alright, we got the ladder. At least gives me something to reroll. Speed upgrade. Not worth giving up the pedestal for, especially when this might be our only item pedestal we can actually use on the floor, instead of, or with the exception of the boss room. Let's take it. Health up. That's lovely. Very happy to have it. Okay. So we got Necropolis for the second time in a row, but it's actually gone pretty well so far. That's encouraging. Induces a little bit of confidence. Inspires a little bit of confidence, knowing that, we could be in a much worse position. Oh, you know what? That's not even greed. I've been in situations with, you know, runs that I felt were a lot more comfortable than this one, and then, you know, 2 Necropolis runs hit, and all of a sudden I've lost all my HP. So I'm feeling pretty good about the fact that despite having low HP, we've made this work for us. I know we could... We will. I was gonna say I know we could reroll that thing, but I'm gonna go down here and fight this boss, and the mini-boss instead. But no, we should reroll this thing. Speed upgrade gets rerolled into Guardian Angel. Kind of a no-brainer pickup. I'm going to go to our item room, even though I know our shop has to have an item, because that first item's definitely going to, well, likely to be the Bible. We get a bomb bag, which, truth be told, is not awful, but if I get the opportunity to reroll it and there's not a more valid target, I'm going to. Okay. Still out of keys. Not unusual. We've spent a lot of this run being out of keys, and when we're not, the item rooms have still managed to be relatively dubious. So, let's see. I was hoping this would be Gluttony. Instead, it's Super Sloth, which, I mean, at this point, I just want the tarot card. We've already seen Bob's Rotten Head. Can he give me Bob's Curse? I would take that as well, at face value, I think. He can give us Bob's Curse, as you can see. So we need bombs. Having poison bombs helps. I think this is a decent option. And now getting the bomb bag actually seems a little bit better, doesn't it? Because we have, all bombs are going to be poison bombs. I think that might be worth picking up. It's not a game-winning synergy, but it is nice, you know? Makes the bomb bag a little bit more worthwhile. And we could use more bombs, truthfully. That's one thing I've noticed, is my playstyle is a little bit more bomb-heavy now, because if you find yourself in what looks like an... Oh, that was stupid of me. If you find yourself in what looks like an unwinnable run on Isaac or Blue Baby, just having bombs can be enough to actually turn it around. As long as you know, have some invincibility or don't get hit too much when you're placing them, you know, you need something like 17 bombs. So I think maybe we will go with the bomb bag, and we'll see if that ends up being a strategically smart decision. Steam sale. Bible. Had to happen, right? Considering we're on Necropolis 2, I want to buy the Bible and just get it out of the rotation, and then we have something else that we can reroll. We got plenty of time left to reroll it as well. Alright, so I think that's reasonably okay. So, let's, the most important reroll, I know I'm, like, constantly losing my train of thought here, but the most important reroll is the hypothetical reroll on a deal with the devil room. So I think the way that we're gonna do this is I will get, one more charge. Like, not a full charge, but, like, 1/3 charge on our D6. As a result of that, then I will be able to go to the boss room, fight Mom, teleport out after picking up the Polaroid, because it is very important to pick up the Polaroid in case we get an IM error room. Please don't be as bad as you always are on these rooms. AI-controlled companions, thank you. Yeah, so we'll take the Polaroid with us. Then we'll see if we get that deal with the devil, and we'll plan our reroll accordingly. I'm going to take the bomb bag. Shop becomes a more pressing, rerollable issue, I think, at this point. Mom fight is not going to be easy. Can never remember if Daddy Longlegs actually helps us or, like, is a turncoat during that. I think it still helps us, but we'll see. Go head downwards, and... oh, I don't like this. There we go. And then we'll repeat the system. That worked pretty well, actually. Okay. It's a red version of Mom. That's nice. I have orbitals to protect... ooh, I thought I got very confused there for a second with the foot coming down. I have orbitals to protect me from the shots that will come out from the side, along with my own, you know, movement, of course. I don't think the foot... the foot actually did a little bit of damage there. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs. It's going to be pretty rare, it seems like, just because of the cooldown on Mom's foot, which is the most principal target, is, you know, super low. But we might get lucky and get some more damage. Mostly just don't take damage here. If I can get out of this fight without taking any damage, I'll be super happy. We're definitely not going to take red heart damage. And I think we're done. Oh, I took some damage right at the very end. Are you effing kidding me? That fucking explosion, man. So we're going to take our HP here. Polaroid out. Telepills. This is a new room. That is the problem there. The caveat, I suppose. And we'll see if we get this deal with the devil right away. We're going to walk back to it. Wish me luck here, because this is a big moment of truth. If we can get... I mean, Guppy's Paw is what I want at this point, because then we could have permanent Polaroid invincibility and be Guppy. Even though we don't have much HP, I think that does give me the best shot. But if we got Guppy's head, I would pay for it, because it would be worth it. We'll see. We will see. We'll see what happens here. Interesting moment. Otherwise, we reroll the shop item, and that could still end up working out in our favor, I suppose. We'll see how that ends up working out, though. We got some stuff to suss out here. So we'll do this song and dance again. Thank you. Kind of... yeah. Oh, yep. Balked a little bit there and ended up getting screwed for it. No deal with the devil. Okay. So that means we leave here, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because it's really annoying to walk through that area. We get Mom's Purse. Mom's Purse allows us to take Pinky Eye as well as the Polaroid, so we'll go back for that at some point, but not yet. And apart from that, we're basically done with this floor. I think we gotta be. Real negative of this run is that we have no augments for our spacebar items. So our D6 is strong. D6 is very strong, but it's not any stronger than it was when we started the run. Which means we're kind of a little bit handcuffed when it comes to rerolls. I don't have any... oh my god, I don't have a penny to actually get into the arcade with. You could tell that I was surprised because it short-circuited my brain. Can't even get that penny there, weirdly enough. What about here? Looking for the secret room at this point. Well, good thing we picked up the bomb bag because I am going to be using a lot of bombs right now. Have we found, like, a single tinted rock on this run? Of course it's the unicorn horn, by the way, but... okay. Well, we'll see if perhaps there's, like, 1,000 rooms left in the top right side of the screen, or just a penny that would allow us to start, you know, actually pulling on a seam here. This run has had some seriously weird luck. There's been some really good things that have happened, but there's also been some not so great payouts. Lots of bad boss rooms, and the fact that we haven't gotten another chance for a Guppy item is really unusual to me, really surprising. Now, unusual is not even the right word, because it does happen fairly frequently. It's just surprising given how many opportunities we had to make it work. And we still might. It's just, you know, our chances are dwindling, especially if we end up on an XL floor next. Ah, there we go. So there's a bomb for a key. Could potentially find the second secret room here, but it's unlikely. Normally, I would say, good, a key. Let's save that, but I'm going to use it. Let's never speak of that again. Alright, so it doesn't appear that money's going to be in the cards for me. All we needed was, like, either from our golden chest, we needed a penny to get into the arcade and start playing that blood bank, or we needed a bomb. Would that have worked? No. We needed a penny, but instead we got a range upgrade. And we don't even have a reroll, so we can't do anything with it. Come on, don't burn me too bad here. Okay. Again, no deal with the devil. Make sure to take Pinky Eye. Don't lose the Polaroid. Down to the next floor. That's really unfortunate. Library. Library is always interesting. But considering, again, that I mentioned we don't have any, you know, augments for our D6, I really doubt we'll be able to get, well, first off, we need a key. Best of luck to us. I really doubt we'd be able to reroll as much as is necessary to get a second item room, or double item room going, so. We do have a bit of a saving grace on this floor. It's Womb Part 1, real chance for a deal with the devil, and if we get a guppy item, or Mom's Knife or something like that, then a win is definitely within our grasp, I would say. I'm gonna put this here, and then we'll try to Mr. Mega it. That might not have found the secret room, even if it were there. Let's try it again. Okay, so it may not have, it may have. We'll never know. All I know is I used 2 bombs there. But hey, 2 bombs for 2 keys is actually a trade that I would have taken at face value anyway. So let's always look on the bright side of life, right? We got rerolls ready. Let's do this shit. Conquest means I want to use a reroll, but I probably won't be able to. Also, like, this is the worst case scenario. It also means I'm almost certain to take damage on this level. So just get ready for it, basically. You know, prepare oneself for the inevitable. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. We are about, you know, 40% of the way through the fight. Haven't taken damage yet. Conquest never changes, unlike war, weirdly enough. So as long as we just kind of stick to a working formula, I'd say we have a pretty good chance to maybe swing this. This is the scary part because we can't dodge any of those shots. Come back. There we go. And just watch out for knockback here. I'm not even going to fire. We might actually be able to get extremely lucky here. Oh my god. I stood in maybe the one place that would have saved me. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. No deal with the devil after that? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, we reroll White Pony. I don't really like the pills at this point. Now, as much as I would love to abandon this floor forever, we do have a curse room, so I have to go to the curse room. Doesn't matter how much it costs me. If it has a deal with the devil pedestal, I gotta reroll the shit out of it. Gotta make it into guppy. Unless, again, it ends up being Mom's Knife. Even the ability to fly might give me pause here. I might be like, well, that's good, but is it good enough? I don't know. We'll see. Daddy Longlegs, finish the job, please. Or we could just stand over here, if that's cool with you. Might as well get our reroll back first, just so we're not wasting, you know, a fuck ton of Spirit Hearts going in and out of there. Because we are going to lose 2 Spirit Hearts, just for the privilege of checking this out. Well, 1 Spirit Heart, 1 Red Heart, I suppose. But we've got to. We've got to. We don't have a choice in the matter, so... we don't have a choice in the matter if we want to win, anyway. So... inside of our curse room, we have a red chest. So far, so good. Turn into 2 pills. One is telepills. One is this. This was puberty. We'll telepills out. Thought maybe I could teleport to a deal with the devil room. No such luck, unfortunately. So we reroll the coin purse. We know there's HP upgrade pills. Maybe I don't reroll the coin purse then. Let's just take it. Those are tears downgrades. Ah, okay. We got 1 HP upgrade, which is basically what I was looking out for anyway. For the reroll. Do we telepills here? Like... no, I don't think so. Now, curse rooms. There is a curse room. There's also a boss trap room in an arcade. And we're going to have to play this almost like it is, you know, an old school floor, not a post-womb floor. Reason being, you know, we got to go for broke. This is, like, basically our last chance to get a guppy item. Yeah, probably our last chance to get a guppy item anyway. No more deals with the devil. Those are our most likely spot to get one. This might be our last curse room. We'll see. And again, there are a few other devil items I'd be okay with, but you know the one that I want the most. Red chest, so far so good. 2 Spirit Hearts, I appreciate it, but it's not what we need. So we start opening golden chests, because again, we gotta play this floor as if it's our last. I'm gonna take X-Ray Vision. We're not gonna get Guppy's, there we go, there's no secret room. We're not gonna get a Guppy item, Guppy's head or Guppy's paw out of that golden chest, almost certainly. So, an item that gives us some guaranteed benefit is very nice, and you never know, maybe we'll find some raw liver or something in our secret room. No, just money, but that's okay too. And we do want to go to this boss trap room. I guess I want to fight Mom first, just so we can have the benefit of having full health for the Mom fight, or nearly full health for the Mom's heart fight, I should say. We'll see how this ends up working out. I don't know. I'm not happy about the way that we have to play this. It may look like I'm exaggerating and like, oh, you know, just typical Northernlion complaining, but there's a big difference between a build that is workable on, you know, the Womb Part 2 and a build that is workable into the very, very late game. And we're not at the point where we can be very, very confident at all with our late game prospects. So this should kill Monstro really quickly. I really don't want to go through very many bombs if we can avoid it. Major reason behind that is this does give me a better chance of beating Isaac, which then gives me a better chance of getting more items once we get down to the chest. But I think that was acceptable. We used a decent amount of bombs, not too much, and still got a value out of them, so that's good. Get some more poison shots coming in here, ideally, but we're done with using bombs. Pretty easy Mom's Heart fight. And she'll drop red hearts, and we won't pick them up yet. Okay, so let's fight our way over to that arcade. We also will probably use all of our money on the arcade trying to win keys to open these golden chests, or keys that we can use to open golden chests on the chest. And ideally, we'll have enough HP to replenish our health. Ideally, we'll have enough HP to play the blood bank in general. Although, the main thing we're trying to get here is access to the boss trap room, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, more bombs, and a relatively easy room here. And this could be pretty important. Oh, come on. You see that shit? It boxed me in. This could be pretty important, because if we end up getting Mr. Mega, I don't think these guys can give Pyro. That would be ideal, though. Anything along the lines of a bomb item and not just bomb consumables would be a huge help. Because a bomb item is bomb consumable. Okay, that's the only bomb item I don't want. You fucked it up. Now, inside of here, we get a few plays here because we have... Whoa! That is fucking sweet. Okay. So let's gamble on these bad boys a little bit. That's great. Give me all of the keys ever made. Not the red hearts, though. If we get red hearts, we fucking bounce. Red hearts are not good for the industry right now. Why am I not re-rolling Mr. Boob? Because I'd rather re-roll what's in the boss trap room first. More keys. This is beautiful. This is the seam we pull on to turn everything around. And... okay, good, good, good. Just don't get hit by a fly. That would be devastating right now. Bombs. Lovely. Happy to... we're not going to use our money for anything else in all likelihood, so I'm okay with this. Is it actually possible we may end up swinging one here? I think it is. Nope, no fly love. That's what we want. No fly love. I almost picked up that red heart. That would have been bad. And we just keep gambling here. More keys. More keys is good. Guilt-free opening of golden chests. Come on. There we go. We actually should explore more to try to find the second secret room as well, considering how much stronger than the floor we are. But, okay. One thing I fucked up on... is there a half red heart in here somewhere? No. Okay, let's try to win a half red heart, actually. One thing I fucked up on is I didn't realize the boss trap room was actually kind of far away. There's one more room to go to in the meantime, and if I get hit, then it's all over. That'd be very problematic. It's almost worth just taking the existing hearts or the blood bag and then hurting myself after we figure it out. After we get over there, I guess I should say. Alright, well, let's blow you up. Hope you give me a half red heart. Nope. Plenty of money. Okay, actually, here's how I'm going to handle it. We're going to take one extra red heart with us, but not the blood bag. I can always hurt myself. I'm glad we did that. But yeah, let's start opening some of these golden chests as well. What I'm thinking is I can always hurt myself, so why not control our HP a little bit more, you know? So let's open one of these. That's pretty okay. It paid for us opening another one, which gave us the devil card. I would say that's better than telepills, although we may want to actually just pick up whatever item is in the boss trap room and then telepills the fuck away. I want to get hit. If you could... no? Alright. Well, we can always walk on some spikes. There we go. And we got a spirit heart for that as well. How nice. So, let's come back here, and... that's a terrible item, so we're going to get a reroll back. Yeah, the tarot card could actually be pretty useful, but... You know, I apologize for the fact that this is probably like a long fucking episode right now, isn't it? Like, it's being a little bit laborious, but keep in mind, you know, I'm doing what I can to eke out a victory here. We haven't gotten very lucky with our, or we haven't gotten gifted a win here. We've had to scrimp and scrounge and save a little bit. And now it might be working out, but it might not as well. There's our second secret room, so that's the whole other reason I'm still down here at this point. I believe that with Scapular, as long as I don't get hit twice on a room, I can live almost indefinitely. That's so not important anymore after we've already lost the blood bank. But anyway, we don't even need to use the Two of Hearts card. We'll just take Telepills with us. Hopefully we don't end up hitting an I Am Error room. If we do, that's kind of problematic, because we won't be able to become a different cat. We'll see. First boss trap room. But, yeah, we won't be able to go to the cathedral, which would be really shitty, but okay. Shit happens, I guess. That's what we want. The HP upgrade. Telepills away. Good. Just ended up on a random room. And it's actually a room that will allow us to help build a reroll charge, which is good. And you're dead as well. And tarot cards, and pills, and bombs and keys. Okay. The Fool. Not very good. This white pill. Actually awesome. Okay. Don't forget about that arcade blood bank situation you got going on. So now we're working because we want to reroll Guppy's head. Tammy's head. We want it to become Guppy's head if possible. Through some interesting interactions here, we may actually be able to eke out a victory. Basically, it's like, you know, when you don't buy groceries for like a few weeks and you're like, what can I cook with oatmeal and Cap'n Crunch? And then you end up making like a delicious oatmeal Cap'n Crunch pancake or something like that. That's what we've got going on right now. We're not gifted anything on this run, more or less. We've worked for everything. Had to use some pretty interesting, you know, tactics and strategies. And, well, we were gifted Daddy Longlegs, I will give you that. But apart from that, just getting good work done. Red chest. Oh, not a guppy item, unfortunately. Alright, well, we're basically done with this floor. So I say, I think the Two of Hearts card is more important to take than the Devil card for our own survival. We reroll Tammy's head. It becomes Peeper's Eye, which we will take, even though it makes people furious for whatever reason. And that's the Devil card. And we open this bad boy, and we get another tarot card. It's the Emperor. Wasted a key. I still think Two of Hearts is probably better. Probably. And it's up to the Cathedral. Better because we have the compass. And you know what? We have a curse room. So, as much as I would love to skip through almost all of this floor, we have to try. We have to go for it. And unfortunately, this is the wrong direction. You know, that's what you risk when you don't have the map. We don't have really control over that, though, so we actually do have a tinted rock. I didn't think it was possible. And we got the small rock. I'm glad that we did some exploring, if for no other reason than that, then. So, we want to have a reroll ready for sure. Might go to the mob trap room just to see if there's anything inside of it. Well, at least we got our key back. There's nothing inside of it that I really like on first glance. Oh, come on. Total waste of a spirit art I had basically no control over. Okay, another key. That's good. Feeling better about that one that we lost stupidly through weird gamey interactions. Now, hey, that was a really good Daddy Longlegs there. Thank you very much. Red chest. 2 pills. They are. Friends till the end. Well, okay. We tried. Let no one ever say we didn't try. Now, we should be able to get like a half heart here. Not there, necessarily, but this one. Yeah, that puts us at a half heart interval. Good for the scapular, good for Polaroid and invincibility. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, as far as I'm concerned. Let's move along. At the very least, we got a damage upgrade on this floor. And, seems like that's what we're building right now. Decent health, decent damage, but, you know, we're like Mario in Mario Kart right now. Nobody likes playing as Mario in Mario Kart. But that's where we are. Probably should have saved that Eternal Heart until the end of the floor. But at this point, Eternal Hearts are, like, not super valuable. They're almost as valuable just being one hit now to maybe give us a better chance of beating this floor. Okay, good, good, good. Thank you. And who knows, maybe we actually get to keep it. Almost certainly not, but maybe. Good Daddy Longlegs, good Peeper's Eye as well. And... okay. Just be smart here. Good Daddy Longlegs will take care of those bombs for me. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Very nearly got hit a couple times there. Laser bullet fly. Risky. That's okay. Oop. Stay a little back. There we go. 1 Loki's easy. 2 Loki's is just a fucking, you know, constant juggling act, basically. There we go. That should do it. And we get a penny. Well worth it. And we go. Okay. Now, I don't give a shit about this Eternal Heart. If we lose it, we lose it. We're gonna lose it. There's no question about it. I do think we have a pretty good chance in this fight, even though Daddy Longlegs stops attacking after 1 hit. Because otherwise, I guess they think you could just hang out in the corner and let Daddy Longlegs finish the entire fight for you without actually causing Isaac to shoot. That makes a reasonable amount of sense, I would say. Or maybe it's just Flash. But anyway, I'm going to try not to use bombs, because I know that I would rather save these bombs for the Blue Baby fight. Now, let me think for a second here. We have 6 hearts, which means at 3.5, we should double it. I know that that's going to cost us our half-heart interval, but maybe that's okay. Probably better to not have to worry about the scapular and stuff like that, as long as we actually get 5 times the amount of health out of it than we would if we fell down to our actual half-heart interval. But half-heart intervals will be important once we lose the 2 of Hearts card, which ideally will never happen. It's actually a very good fight so far. We've gotten pretty lucky. Haven't gotten hit past the first little bit. The very first little bit, in fact. Now, there's some poison damage against these angel fetuses, so they stop, you know, being so big for their britches would be nice. Make sure that they get taken care of passively, as long as I just sneak in a shot or 2. There's like 5 of them. That's bad. Let's drop 1 bomb in there. A little bit of crowd control never hurt anybody. No, except me right there. And now we 2 of Hearts. I waited a little bit too long. Ended up missing out on some HP as a result. That's bad damage, but we're very much still alive here. Not to mention, you know, we still have the Ankh and 7 1-ups or something stupid like that. What a very long Isaac episode we have going on here. Down to the chest. On the chest. Sweet relief. I hope. Well, none of these are really good. We'll use Dead Sea Scrolls to see if it gives us Book of Revelations. Give us Book of Shadows. Doesn't really help. Reroll all of it. Quad shot, we will take. Remote detonator, we will take. And we might actually stick with it, but we've got some leeway here first. I say we might actually stick with it because remote detonator could actually put us in a position where we can get an instant kill on the Blue Baby fight. Not super likely, but not super unlikely either. Quad shot seems like one of those items that, you know, shows up in the chest more often than not if you don't have it earlier, which is also a lot of the time. And just make sure death dies, then we take care of this jerk hole. And I'm not really, like, this is my life. This is the life that I want to win on. Apart from this life, it's the Ankh life. So I'll probably, if Spirit Hearts drop, I'll probably leave them until either we're going to fight the boss on this life or until our Ankh life goes, so we can maximize, you know, our chances there. But, you know, it's a quality problem to have, holding off Spirit Hearts, but we actually need Spirit Hearts to exist for us first. That's another pill. Could be full health. There's a full health pill in our rotation. That's not. I don't, you know, Game Kid's alright. I don't really want to use Game Kid to get our health back, though, because I really want to get this reroll, and this is going to be our last chance to do so. Also, this is a super easy room. So, yeah, we can't open that, unfortunately. We're not going to get any more rerolls. I think it's better to reroll both of these and then just try to win with the bombs anyway, even without remote detonator. So that's what we're going to do. And that was a terrible decision. We get Abel. That's what we got as a result of that. But we do have the Game Kit as well, which you can use to get a little bit of extra health at an important moment in that Blue Baby fight. We're not going to get any more rerolls, so this should be interesting. Let's put it that way. And truth be told, our best chance of victory is probably with this Ankh life. But I think I'm going to shoot for the gold right now because I'm warmed up. Oh, that was a good start. Yep, okay, hurt yourself with some bombs. And then get yourself nearly killed. Pop the Game Kit and get some health back is what I'm thinking here. You're not going to summon any flies during that period? Are you kidding me? And for such a decent fight against Isaac, Blue baby fight did not go very well there. We have 3 spirit hearts. I thought we got more for some reason. Alright, so how does this one work? Let's fight it the same way we fought Isaac, because that worked relatively well. And what I'll do is, there's no other spacebar item for me to take, right? There's little Chad, but I'm just gonna hang back. And my thinking here is that whenever we get hit, oh, there we go. We run up, we drop as many bombs as we can. And then we get the fuck away, wait for like the poison to dissipate, and then go back to shooting so we can have like a brief window. Now, oh, I didn't even see that shot. That's very unfortunate. If we end up dying here, abandon all hope. Almost all hope. Oh. Oh, God. Come on. There's so many fucking enemies. Holy shit. Okay. No purple shots. No purple okay. Oh my God. We're alive. Ah, come on. They box you in, man. Okay, so we're in a real rough spot. How do we get out of it? We make this episode take even longer than it already has. So we get our reroll. We have 7 lives left. Fight our way over to this mini boss. Hopefully snag some HP. But if nothing else, get more rerolls that we can use. Now I definitely wish I hadn't taken Abel now, but you know, keep in mind the situation we were in earlier. I thought maybe it would be a smart decision because we were gonna go for broke on the boss anyway. Now we've got to get some. We got to get some shit. More bombs is actually really nice. I'm very happy to have it. Let's go fight this person first. So it is super greed. Really hoping that was super gluttony or something like that. But we can still get an item here, or multiple items theoretically. But oh, what the fuck! I was all okay. Well, now it's just regular greed. I don't know how I feel about that, but still pretty easy. And we should get an item. No, no item. Oh, we got a golden chest, but we can't open it. F. Alright, well, we got triple Lokis on all sides of this, so we might as well just go for it. Daddy Longlegs, work with me here, buddy. Work with me here. And the pressure is on to not take damage, because, you know, taking damage once gets us killed. Please. Is Daddy Longlegs just... Yeah, I was like, is it deactivated or something like that? Like, why do you just not work? Let's try this triple Loki room instead. Now. I'm starting to get a little frustrated. For all of our trials and tribulations on this run to end in not success, would be / is going to be very disappointing. Alright, this room seems to be going a lot better. A couple more hits and all Lokis will be dead. Not all Lokis go to heaven either. Kamikaze. Terrible, terrible item. And, well, I guess we reroll that instead of Little Chad, don't we? It becomes Whore of Babylon, which may actually be an important thing for us in the future. Although it doesn't work when you're at 1 red heart. Okay. Marvelous. Now, if somehow we can get an HP upgrade and then get to a half-heart interval, that would be great. But mostly I just want more keys. We find ourselves in a very unfortunate situation where, you know, if I just had more keys, each one of them would guarantee me an item. But it is kind of my own fault for using so many keys on previous floors, although a lot of those golden chests actually turned out to be items as well. Not the items I needed, though. I am disappointed with the turnout of this run, but I'm not super disappointed in my own play, which I know might just seem very convenient, really, like a 3rd triple Loki room. But I really think I played fine, and with a few notable exceptions, I made mostly good decisions. And I find myself very surprised to not be in a better position by this point in the run. Like, we didn't... For all the deals with the devil, curse rooms we went to, no mom's knife. I passed up brimstone. No ability to fly, and we didn't get that 3rd guppy item, which is really crazy to me. Now, the shears. The shears is not the item that we're going to want to reroll. Probably could have been killed there. We're going to try to kill Sloth last. We're going to try to kill Sloth last. This gluttony is probably not going to be super worthwhile. How many lives? 2 left. So we do have to make another play at a boss soon, but I think it's better first to try to make ourselves as powerful as possible. Which is obvious, I guess, but come on. Best tarot card of all time. Or an item. Both, I guess. Hanged Man. Ugh. Well, the shears might be what we end up taking into this boss fight, so we're going to come back and reroll Little Chad, I guess. This is PhD. which is just worthless right now. So unfortunately, all roads lead through Loki, unfortunately. Unfortunately. That's the way it's looking, at least. Oh, careful, careful. These bomb flies are the worst right now. Be very problematic. Just kill one Loki. There we go. One Loki going down makes things so much simpler for me. And for Daddy Longlegs, you know, no more target indecisiveness. And Monstro's Tooth. Just a staggering array of bad items here. What do we have? Oh, come on. You had a chance for glory. You could have made me Guppy Troll Engine and still won. That doesn't happen very often. I'm disappointed in you. You don't see the bigger picture. I wouldn't have even been able to say, well, if we become Guppy, we might have had a chance, because we would have become Guppy, and then we would have lost anyway. It's our last. Oh, okay, great. Yeah. Well, this is our last life. I can't even get to the boss room, so we are gonna have to fight our way out of this. Plenty of bombs here. Whoa. Oh my. Okay. Oh, we got the same situation going on here. Here we go. Knock him down in normal war state. There you go. If we can at least fight the boss once more, I'll feel pretty good. What a long fucking episode, though. And tarot cards. And temperance. And we blow it up. And it gives us a single penny. That was unexpected. Okay, well, I guess we take Shears into the fight. Not looking so good, is it? We tried. That's all I can say. I think you can watch this replay and you can say, you know, with pride in your heart and honesty, you can say Northernlion tried to make it work. And it didn't. And that's okay. I might as well take the PhD, I guess, but I'm too lazy. Game Kid's already been used, I think. Let's do this. And we're gonna pop the Hangman and the Shears. Let's try to at least get the Shears in there to hit him before we die. Yeah, we more or less did. I tried. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.